the Washington, Saratoga, Warren, Hamilton, Essex BOCES. Before we begin, I'd like to review some housekeeping items. Please take a moment to silence all cell phones and electronic devices. We ask both the graduates and our guests to adhere to our non-smoking policy, as this is a school event. I would like to point out the exits in this facility in the unlikely event of an emergency. They are to your left and right at the back of the arena, at both the top and the bottom of the stage. Now, to begin the ceremony, I'd like to recognize the CTE staff, administration, and Board of Education members who are seated on stage this evening. They are Jim Dexter, District Superintendent of Schools, John Rieger, Board of Education President, Lynn King, Board of Education Vice President, David Petruska, Board of Education Member, Paul Rice, Board of Education Member, Janine Thomas, Board of Education Member, Tony Muller, Assistant Superintendent, Nancy DeStefano, Director of Instructional Programs, Rick Warren, Campus Principal, and Nicole Baby, Dean of Students. I'd also like to welcome our parents, families, friends, and most importantly, our students, the graduating class of 2018. I am honored to have this opportunity to welcome you all to this evening's graduation ceremony. Tonight, we all share a common goal: to celebrate the accomplishments of an amazing group of students. And if you'd like a glimpse into just how amazing they are, listen closely. As you may be aware, career and technical education students in our region and state compete in various competitions. These competitions are designed to test the skill of participants in specific career areas. We are very proud of our students this year, as we have 7 students from our BOCES going to the National Skills USA competition held in Louisville, Kentucky, based on their performance in state competitions. We had 10 students place first in a variety of competitions throughout the year, and 12 more place second or third. I am honored to say that for yet another year, this high level of performance effectively makes each of these students the best in our state. Our CTE instructors and staff have cultivated an environment of learning that is unparalleled. Together, they've helped students to uncover their unique strengths and interests, and they've helped to develop critical skills, self-confidence, and a standard of excellence that shows through our students' performance. During their course of study and their selected CTE programs, our students have received the best preparation possible. They're well prepared for college, career, and navigating life's challenges. They have learned that life is a collaborative effort. They have found their passion and learned to express themselves and interact with the world in new ways. Graduates, along with your technical skills, you have learned that within you, you have the capacity to implement change, to see things through, and to succeed. To conclude, I would like to thank each of you for attending tonight's ceremony, and in addition, would like to express my sincerest appreciation for your support of the career and technical education programs at the Southern Adirondack Education Center. At this point, I would like to begin the ceremony by welcoming for opening remarks the President of our BOCES Board of Education, Mr. John Rieger.
Good evening. family members, supporters, and our honored graduates. Graduates, tonight is indeed your night, and also the night we've all been waiting for. And I guess the first question I would ask you is there any doubt in your mind? Just ask your parents whether they've been waiting for tonight or not. The other thing I want to say very easily is there will be no long speeches tonight. So please don't get too comfortable in the upper seats because we're moving right along. And also graduates, it goes without saying that we are all very proud of you and your accomplishments. And tonight, we are here to honor you. And if there's any doubt in your mind that you were in the spotlight tonight, just check our big screens here. Just take a moment and check them out during the course of the evening. And then take a peek at all the colors that we see here this evening. These are our graduates' homeschool colors. From the front, it looks very impressive. And then finally, as we wind down, as you know, you are now at another crossroads in shaping your world. From this BOCES graduate to you, tonight's graduates, the opportunities are unlimited, and yes, your world is truly yours to create and what you want to do with it. So many opportunities and so many challenges to choose from. Always remember, you have a great deal of support from many people who are here tonight, actually from all people here this evening, to help you celebrate this occasion. They are here today and will be there at your side to help in any way that you need. Bottom line is, don't be afraid to ask. Also, please come back to your BOCES. It's a very high point in your lifetime. I can attest to that. And share us with us your progress. In closing, a very heartfelt congratulations on behalf of all of us and best wishes to all of our graduates for your many accomplishments as you shape and reshape your world. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rieger. At this point, I'd like to welcome our district superintendent, Mr. James Dexter.
Thank you, Dr. Parker. Members of the faculty and staff at the Washington, Saratoga, Warren, Hamilton, Essex, BOCES, proud parents and families, and above all, graduates, good evening and welcome to our completion ceremony and celebration. Tonight, you will be recognized for successfully completing your career and technical education program here at the BOCES. You've worked hard and committed yourselves to academic and technical excellence. Your hands-on work, both inside and outside the classroom, has prepared you to excel in the field of your choice. Maybe machine tool, technology, culinary arts, heavy equipment, diesel repair, New Vision's health careers in engineering, health occupations, service level CTE, an early college high school program, or any of the programs that you're in this evening. Each of you should be proud, and it's important to celebrate and acknowledge your achievements in all matters, academics to technical excellence. When you decided to join us here in our career and technical education program, you may have done so for a variety of reasons. Maybe it was an interest in a particular skill you wanted to explore. Maybe a different environment from your home school where you could excel and achieve, or the certifications or stackable credentials or college credits that you could earn to jumpstart your career or post-secondary education. Whatever reason motivated you to come here to our program, we're really glad you did. You embraced your time with us building self-confidence, positive work attitude, and communication skills. You were committed to growing, improving, and and succeeding with us, building leadership skills, valuing quality work, and embodying ethical standards. Your personal achievements here at the BOCES have positioned you for success in the future. The skills you've learned from teamwork to technical math, work-based internships, and career and financial management have readied you for the career and technical opportunities that exist after high school. By participating in our CTE program, you've demonstrated that you've gone above and beyond and have already demonstrated your ability and willingness to take on more than the minimum. Whenever you interview for jobs or beginning the next stage of your career or post-secondary education, remember your success that you achieved here in our technical education program and continue to strive beyond the minimum expectations, just like you did in high school. Now it's your time to pursue new challenges and step forth on a new path, one that you choose. Take a moment and think about where you might be in 4 or 5 years. Will you be running your own business? Maybe working for the EPA or running a graphic design and advertising firm. Maybe working for a hospital. Maybe you'll be in graduate school or starting an excavating or welding business, or maybe opening up a restaurant. Wherever you hope to be, I'm confident that you will reflect back at your time here at the Southern Adirondack Educational Center and value the education and skills you attained while in attendance. I hope that you remember the instructors that guided you and pushed you to become the fine young adults you are. I hope you remember fondly the friends and relationships you built at the center, and more importantly, I hope you look back at the skills you acquired at our career and technical education program as the foundation of your academic and professional success. As you move forward, just like today, learning is essential to our personal and professional growth. Take opportunities for continued education as it pertains to your professional interests. Learning new things and challenging yourself will help you maintain a competitive edge in your career. We traditionally have a few adult students, and I like to acknowledge them every year. I like to take a moment for the adult students who come back to us and take a chance on ourselves and single out your accomplishment. Coming back to school later in life is not easy, and you've had to juggle the pressures of going back to school, family life, and all the obvious pressures that go along with your decision. But please know we find your decision courageous and your accomplishments inspiring. As far as move forward, I would like to take a moment to recognize the parents. Thank you for all of the support you have provided to these students. As you know, that support will be necessary as these young men and women face new challenges. Of course, parents, I do want to reiterate there are many advantages and benefits to sending your son or daughter to a career and technical education program. But there's one that may be of particular interest of you. They are now employable. I would like to also recognize two groups. First, the amazing individuals who compose the BOCES boards and move forward tonight who always challenge us to move our programs forward and do great things for kids. And also the staff here at the Southern Adirondack Education Center. And I can stand here before you and talk about the quality individuals who have worked with these young men and women for 2 years. We really have a staff that really care and really do everything they can to help students succeed. So I'd like the staff members here to stand so we can thank you for all of your hard work and for the accomplishments of these young men and women. Graduates, in closing, I always at graduations try to talk, I think through my experiences, and I like to share some hints that have worked for me, and I always like to talk about whatever graduation ceremony I speak at. I've learned in life there are some definite truths and things that work and have worked for me. So I'm going to share you the things that I hold deeply in my heart and that I try to think about in my life. So these are hints for success and they're guaranteed to work. The first one is be a person of integrity. The one of the things I've learned in life is all of us make mistakes. Actually, we make a lot of them. But I've also learned that in life, it's not the mistakes that define us and who we are, but it's how we respond to them. Set lofty goals for yourself. What's your vision for your future? Think about it. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? You can accomplish anything you want. Work hard. There's no shortcuts. One of the things you'll receive tonight is a completion certificate. You'll get your high school diploma soon. But what you'll find is not the credential that gets you where you ultimately want to be. It may open the door, but it's your work ethic and who you are as a person that will help you advance. Stay positive. It's really important because it's very easy to be negative. Stay positive and believe in yourself. And lastly, embrace your family and friends, because they are always the ones who will be there with you through good times and in bad. So please accept my heartfelt congratulations on your accomplishments. And on behalf of all of us here at the BOCES, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Graduates, this is your time. Embrace it, and I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. Thank you, and have a safe graduation season, and enjoy the remainder of the ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Dexter. I am particularly excited and honored to introduce our next speaker, who is our student speaker. This student is described by his teachers as someone who's kind, who works hard, and who's never given up on his goals. Jonathan Hart is a student from the North Orange School District who attends our conservation program. He will be attending Green Mountain College in the fall for environmental science, and it takes a lot of courage to come up here and speak to your peers, so I'd like for everyone to give a very warm welcome to Jonathan Hart.
Members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, administration, staff, family, my fellow graduates, welcome to the Southern Adirondack Education Center's 2018 completion ceremony. A clock is round, fixed to the wall, constantly circling to the right. The bold black numbers and faint ticking are always in line with a center held by a pin. That is where we dwell, the center. We are not the hands or the numbers of a clock, but the center of it all. Our journey is like a clock's. The hands are fixed to a point. These are our life influences. The second hand is our current time, always moving past and never stopping. This is the hand that we most easily lose track of as it speeds around us, marking the special moments of our day. The minute hand is our presence in time. It is now. The hour hand will be our success, goals, dreams, and the most important episodes in our lives. Today is one of those special moments, and so we should take the time to acknowledge it. This moment is the first step to take down a path that we all have been preparing for. For some people, it is 2 years, others a year, and for a few, a dream since they were young. Career and technical education is like a cheese grater. We go in whole and come out as several separate strands. Some people are bound for college, others bound for a job. There are always options grown from this day of what we will be doing with our lives. BOCES has allowed all of us to create great memories of friends, class time, and the career knowledge needed to enter the workforce and build the foundation for a college-bound life. In today's society, we need people who understand the globally changing environment, who ensure a future for succeeding generations. We need doctors who will be able to save or extend the longevity of our loved ones. We need nurses who will give us a flu shot or help deliver our next child with confidence that the challenge given has been solved with hands-on education they learned from school. Not everyone follows rules, but not everyone understands the rules. There are obligations officers enforce not to harm people, but to teach and better everyone. We have a growing population of 7.6 billion people and need to expand up and out. There will be individuals who will say, the sky is not the limit, but the material. We can build taller structures and design the safest vehicles to achieve our dreams. We need engineers who break our boundaries in physics and write the new sets of rules for why we strive to achieve. We will need a striving force of industry-ready people prepared to help build up and out with our never-ending race, whether it includes our welding or monoliths or the sport moves in our rising cities anchored by us. But who will fix our engines? And who will always be reliable ensuring the best of the best services has been completed? We'll design our tools or the engine components of our technology based off of the blueprint. When we are working, we send our children to school to learn and prosper. We want them to navigate this crazy world. So we will need teachers to captivate their imaginations and to make them question and figure out on their own. Who am I? And why am I doing what I do? We need artists who will write and illustrate books that widen our perspective with thoughtfully designed covers that open our horizons. When we choose a restaurant or maybe a hotel because we have a conference tomorrow, who will check us in? Not a robot, but a person with a large smile who wants to ensure the time that we're there will be the best day. We need people who are entering the world with career and technical education. Our future will prosper from the hands-on knowledge and practical skills that we learn. We're all talented in some way or another. Some can cook, and others can fell trees in ways that may cringe your teeth. And some people can fix any engine, regardless of how broken it is. An important part of this graduation today is not the certification, not the robes, it is you. You leaving your training, your schooling. And now it's time to help others. Every single program here will benefit someone. Every single person who enters the profession he or she was trained in will benefit not one person, but us all. Ghulam Najeeb Radeep, an Indian entrepreneur, said, "Everyone has a purpose in life and a unique talent to give to others. And when we blend this unique talent with a service to others, we experience the ecstasy and exaltation of our own spirit, which is the ultimate goal of all goals. In other words, be the best of the best. We all have talents, and when goals and talents are shown through our work, with pride, we help not only ourselves, but others. This is the true meaning of our journey, to take pride in career and technical education, to thank each person who has helped shape our future. This is why, in this and future moments, we will make ourselves, communities, country, and our world the time to live most fully. We are the center, the pin of the clock, from which all moments take meaning, the moment in which all action becomes reality. Take this moment, celebrate it, and then let it take root and flourish into whatever you want it to be. And never forget the clock's journey. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2018. We will now begin the completion certificates, scholarships, and awards presentation. Scholarship and award details are listed in your program. We recognize the criteria of the BOCES and the New York State Education Department to recognize those students who have excelled in their related field with a technical endorsement seal. The list of technical endorsement recommendations is in your program. The technical endorsement seal will be affixed to the student's high school diploma upon successful completion of all criteria met at both BOCES and the student's home school. I would now like to ask Mrs. Nicole Mabey, Dean of Students at the Southern Adirondack Education Center, join me to present the certificates of completion. Please hold your applause until all of the graduates have received their certificates. Mr. James Dexter, Mrs. Tarina Parker, and our BOCES Board of Education members will assist in the presentation of the scholarships and awards.
At this time, would ELA instructor Jane Scanlon and the the automotive technology students please come forward? This year's graduates are Kyle C. Andrews, Devin Benzie, Nicholas John Crum, Angelique B. George, Jacob Monroe, Paul Rocky Raymond, Glenn C. Redmond III, Austin L. Sharp with honors, Richard B. Waite, Michael Warner, and Sam Zollinger.
At this time, would Instructor Ian Hamilton and the construction trade students please come forward? This year's graduates are Christopher Matthew Bristol, Jeremy L. Delore with honors and distinction. Jeremy is the recipient of the Skills USA Award. Chad Jackson, Cody Michael Metcalf, Jonathan Norbert McCowan, Nicholas Moore with honors. Nicholas is a recipient of the Curtis Lumber Company Incorporated Award and the Skills USA Award. Lucas James Thayer with honors and distinction. Lucas is a recipient of the Kyle Selleck Memorial Award and the Skills USA Award. And John Warren Trump.
At this time, would Instructor Brene Chapa and the cosmetology students please come forward? Victoria Jean Bradway, Kendra May Brady, Brianna Justice Brissett, Amarani Ilanalyn Gomez Belize with honors. Shannon Ashley Halter with honors and is the recipient of the Bryant and Stratton College Scholarship. Destiny Amber Olson, Trinity Inez PQ, recipient of the Bryant and Stratton College Scholarship. Mariah Jane Ross, Sarah Ann Sexton, Caitlin Faith Vigor. And Samantha Dawn Ray Welch.
At this time, would Instructor Paul Crandall and the Criminal Justice Studies students please come forward. This year's graduates are Marissa Armstrong, Deanna Lynn Clark, Caitlin Renee Conrad, Gina Marie DeRoss, Guy M. Howard, Chloe Brianna Amir, McKenna R. LaPointe, Mary Frances Madonna, with honors and distinction. Mary is a recipient of the Adirondack Area School Boards Association Award. Charles Damon Matthew McFaul. John Donald Parisi. Dylan R. Seidel. Taylor M. Saunders. Taylor is a recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Criminal Justice Award. Brendan Shaw. Brendan is a recipient of the Hudson Falls Police Benevolent Association Rick Diamond Scholarship. Hope Elizabeth Skelly. Hope is a recipient of the CTE Excellence Award and Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Criminal Justice Award. Joseph E. Slattery, with honors. Joseph is a recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Criminal Justice Award. Claire A. Stevens. Alexander Renee Jamal. Marcus Tucker. And Desiree Wheeler. Desiree is a recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Criminal Justice Award.
At this time, would Chef Charlie Jones and the culinary arts students please come forward? This year's graduates are Ashley Barron, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship and the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Cody Jacob L. Benway is the recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Haley Marie Blanchard is the recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Jasmine Royal Gates, the recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Eric Hodgson, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Zachary J. Lutz, the recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Carissa Malthouse, with honors, and the recipient Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Mackenzie Jacinta Moy, recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Award, Culinary Arts Award, and the Nicholas Spagna Memorial Scholarship. Marcus A. Opolsky, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Brian James Palmer, recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Michael John Parker Jr., recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Mason Grant Phillips, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Paige E. Russell, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Jesse James Schwartz Jr., recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. Shannon Thatcher, recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award. Alexis T. Valdez, recipient of the Clarissa Poulier Memorial Scholarship. And Jalissa Wood, recipient of the Glens Falls Kiwanis Club Culinary Arts Award.
At this time, would Instructor Cheryl Richardson and the early childhood education students please come forward. This year's graduates are Kelly Brianna Angel, Sydney Shireen Jane Benton. Sydney is a recipient of the Ben Osborne Memorial Fund Scholarship. Kathleen Margaret Capello with honors. Kathleen is a recipient of the Saratoga Adirondack BOCES Employees Association Award. Tabitha Alyssa Ann Hughes. Haley Marie McLean. Katie McRick. Katie is a recipient of the Parents of Preschool Children Award and the Square and Compass Fund Scholarship. Elizabeth Ann Rose Millington. Karina Marie Morse. Christy Alexandra Nelson with honors and distinction. Amanda L. Atagalam. Cassandra Eva May Pratt. Stephanie M. Rickey. Sarah Usher with honors and distinction. Sarah is a recipient of the American Red Cross High School Challenge Scholarship, the Parents of Preschool Children Award, and the Student Council Award. Angelique Wheeler. Lindsay Marie Wilcox. Angelina Marie Vincenza Winnie.
At this time, would Instructor Gage Simpson and the Early College Career Academy Advanced Manufacturing students please come forward? This year's graduates are Daisy M. Bollinger with honors. Caleb N. Bondi with honors. Aaron J. Canty. Garrett A. Caprood. Trevor S. Dunsmore with honors. Joshua M. Irwin. Richard E. Joyner with honors. Jonathan M. Lapointe. Amanda Rose Lewis. Joseph P. Pomainville.
At this time, we instructor Chad Monroe and the Early College Career Academy New Media students please come forward. This year's graduates are Phineas J. Miles with honors and distinction. Janelle E. Vosler. John Robert Gerard, Jr. Peyton F. Paquette with honors. Allison Ann Cornell Simpson with honors and distinction. Ashley A. St. John with honors. Jackie A. Stidle with honors and distinction. Paige M. Beatty with honors.
At this time, would Instructor Sherry Slater and the Environmental Conservation and Forestry students please come forward? This year's graduates are Emily Lynn Ash, recipient of the Ben Osborne Memorial Fund Scholarship and the FFA Excellence Award. Robert Garrity Bowman Jr., recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Raven Carlisle with honors, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Alan D. Clark Jr., recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Tyler Decker, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Aaron T. Dorr, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Kylie Granger, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Jonathan Cordell Hart, recipient of the Career and Technical Education Completion Ceremony Speaker Award and the FFA Excellence Award. Trevor Hill, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Dagan Jones, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Ryan M. Madison, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Derek J. Raymond, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Brendan Schufelt, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Gabriel Joseph Smith, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. Ryan H. Sutcliffe, with honors, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award and the Grant Cole Memorial Scholarship. Jared Samuel Tessiera, with honors and distinction, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award and the Saratoga Adirondack BOCES Employees Association Award. Desiree Starr Thomas, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award. And Nathan R. Morris, recipient of the FFA Excellence Award.
At this time, would instructor Ann Collette and the graphic and visual communication students please come forward. This year's graduates are Haley Marie Bills, Michael A. Fisk, Michael K. Sedell IV, Daniel Supri, Michael Alexander Wilson, with honors and distinction. Michael is a recipient of the School Council Award.
At this time, would instructors Michelle Claude Smith, Chris Moy, Claudia Harvest Gerber, and Patty Shepard, and the health occupation students, please come forward. This year's graduates are Shyla M. Vicarian, Bailey Bemis is the recipient of the Maynard D. Baker Funeral Home Sobering Thought Award. Jade Blanchard, Logan J. Bright, Kelsey Carpenter, the recipient of the James H. Fogarty Memorial Scholarship. Brittany Dion, Brittany A. Lanther, Catherine E. McEnany, Austin Tyler McKittrick, Chloe Louise Perkins, Samantha Printy, Kaylee Elizabeth Riccio, Hannah Sue Rios, Elizabeth L. Rogers. Reagan C. Steves. Brianna Sue Usher. Amanda M. Van Gilder, recipient of the Health Occupations Classroom Excellence Award and the Saratoga Adirondack BOCES Employees Association Award. Kara Vernum. Colleen Whitcomb. Justice White, recipient of the Dr. Raymond L. Rhodes Memorial Award. Sarah Grace White. And Michaela Lynn Winchell, recipient of the Health Occupations Clinical Excellence Award.
At this time, would instructors Chris Dudley and Randy Weeks, heavy equipment operations and maintenance students, please come forward. This year's graduates are Christopher Belden, Frank Eugene Bassett IV. Frank is a recipient of the Hudson Falls Fish and Game Club Award and the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Alexander Keith Boyer. Alexander is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Jacob A. Bushy. Austin J. Buxton. Shayla M. Clark. Forrest Allen Colby. Forrest is the recipient of the Hudson Falls Fish and Game Club Award and the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Jacob Drost, with honors. Jacob is a recipient of the Hudson Falls Fish and Game Club Award and the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Stephen K. Newell, with honors and distinction. Stephen is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award and the Hudson Falls Fish and Game Club Award. Brittany Huber. Brittany is a recipient of the Chris Hitchcock Memorial Scholarship and the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Nathan Gunter. Stephen Michael Herman. Stephen is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Jack B. Kramer. Jack is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Robert J. LaCroix. Robert is a recipient of the Hudson Falls Fish and Game Club Award and the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Dylan W. McVeigh, with honors. Dylan is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Jared M. Morris, with honors. Jared is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Ethan R. Nolan. Ethan is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Zachary Papa. Zachary is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Trey Porter. Brooklyn Chandler Ray. Jacob Howard Rich, with honors. Jacob is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Jeremy M. Robinson Jr. Jeremy is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Max Aiden Roderick. Max is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Ryan D. Roselle. Blake D. Sheldrick. Blake is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Liam Benton Smith. Liam is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Kyra Marie Stanley. Joey J. McWhorter Susie. Joey is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Gwendolyn Claire Sweet. Dakota James Trombley. Aaron Vanderwerper. Aaron is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. Tyler Thomas Waite. Tyler is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award. Casey Wells. Melanie Blake West. Melanie is a recipient of the Marshall Cole Memorial Award. And Samantha E. Whitney. Samantha is a recipient of the Heavy Equipment Program Exceptional Student Award.
At this time, would instructor Dave Coonra and the machine tool technology students please come forward? This year's graduates are Sage Lennon Brown. Sage is a recipient of the Sidney A. Larkin Memorial Scholarship. Henry McClure. Henry graduates with honors and is the recipient of the DK Machine Scholarship and the Sidney A. Larkin Memorial Scholarship. And Colin Pope. Colin is the recipient of the Sidney A. Larkin Memorial Scholarship.
At this time, would Dan Kittle and the New Visions engineering students please come forward? This year's graduates are Antonio J. Montes with honors and distinction. Jude Armstrong. Brandon J. Ashauer. Brandon William Bondi. Brandon is a recipient of the Ralph E. McKernan Memorial Scholarship Award. Sarah J. Burton. Patrick C. D. Griffin Goulet. Morgan Lee Harrison with honors and distinction. Maxwell R. Hoffer with honors and distinction. Samantha Lynn Kingsley with honors and distinction. Stephen E. Monroe with honors and distinction. Colm F. Neitz. Elizabeth Zone with honors and distinction.
At this time, would instructors Frankie Gabriel and Don Lapierre and the New Visions Health Career Explorations students please come forward. This year's graduates are Autumn Grace Aubrey with honors and distinction. Tessa Olivia Camp with honors and distinction. Trevor James Daly with honors. Corinne Nicole Fish with honors and distinction. Elizabeth Grace Fisher with honors and distinction. Teresa Yvonne Hajos. Cameron Moran Hood with honors and distinction. And Cameron is the recipient of the New Visions Health Career Exploration Highest Average Award. Samantha Lynn Humiston with honors and distinction. Esther Jenks. Luke Walter Jordan with honors and distinction. Luke is also the recipient of the CTE Excellence Award. Nathan Cruzy. Mercedes Jewel Lunan. Kiara McCarthy with honors and distinction. Kiara is also the recipient of the New Visions Health Career Exploration Faculty Award and the Saratoga Adirondack BOCES Employees Association Award. Dylan Andrew Phillips with honors and distinction. Samantha A. Sandwick. Taylor Ray Scarincio. And Hannah Grace Young with honors and distinction.
At this time, would John Lynch and the Power Sport Technology students please come forward? This year's graduates are David S. Blackner, Jr., Frederick M. Birch, Zachary Dory with honors, Jeremy Ryan Elder. Jeremy is the recipient of the Sports Line Power Products Award. Ray Fitzpatrick. Matthew William Goodbread. William Thomas Jones. William is the recipient of the Mike Duggan Achievement Award and the Ray Dan Wilder Scholarship. Josh Lindstrand. Josh is the recipient of the Green Management Award. Robert K. Vernon. Mason D. Weatherby. And Jason F. Wilson.
At this time, would instructors Nick Swart, Rob Soma, and the service level hospitality and human services and service level technical and trades and service students please come forward. This year's graduates are Tyler W. Ash, Philip Allen Colvin, Xavier Daly, David Michael Duffney, Courtney Graham, Tyler J. Green, Olivia Marie Hilton, Sabrina Nicole Hughes, Desiree L. Jakeway, Tabitha Johnson, Brendan James Kearns, Michael LaRose with honors and distinction, Dane Mallory, Edward Madison, Amber Morris, Jessica Christine Pimentel, Joshua James Trombley, Hayden Charles Turnbull with honors, and Neil Weller.
We will present certificates to our final program of the evening at this time. Would instructors Dave Kunran, Clay Corey, and Jared Babcock, and the welding students please come forward. This year's graduates are Donald J. Martindale with honors. Donald is the recipient of the Taylor Welding Outstanding Student Award. Elijah David Baker. Justin Charles Baker. Owen James Bell. Elijah Bruce. Benjamin C. Ewell. Justin Hyber. Justin is a recipient of the CTE Achievement Award and the Taylor Welding Outstanding Student Award. Gary T. Hill. Thomas Hill. Joseph W. Hull, Jr. Glenn Wilt. Thank you, Ms. Mabey, Mr. Dexter, Mrs. Parker, and the members of BOCES board. Graduates, at this time, would you please stand. You may now switch your tassels from right to left.